one of the many great stories that came out of the PBA last season. We are all even through 5 1/2. Michael Haugen stringing together his first pair of strikes to pull himself even with that man, Jason Belmonte, the native of Orange, New South Wales, Australia. This Viper oil pattern has been nasty to him, but he has really tamed it thus far today.
What a beautiful shot, Rod. And when his opponent, Michael Haugen Jr., steps up and throws a double to tie the match, Jason Belmonte answers the call with a double of his own to take a 10-pin lead. Just a gorgeous shot. Remember, his mantra is trying to overpower oil patterns. What that means is that he tends to get a little too fast at times and really wrench on it with the release point at the bottom of the swing. He's got to stay within himself and keep the speed under control. He looks real relaxed.
It's easy to look relaxed when you're finally having some success on a pattern that has been a huge nemesis for you.
Oh, without question. He looks real comfortable. Obviously, he's got a favorable ball reaction. I think one of the things about a guy like Jason Belmonte and this two-handed style is even with all that power, he's still able to go straight.
So the spare by Jason, he remains clean, and we go down the lane. Michael Haugen joining us live now. And Michael, you started with 4 spares and then back-to-back strikes. What was the change? Why the success now?
I went to a ball that gets to the fronts a little cleaner, squared up to the lane a little bit, went back to my strength, played straighter down the lane, using a little bit more ball speed, and so far so good. So these 2 shots are big here. Let's see if I can put 2 X's on the board and do what I came here to do.
Strike is a strike, and he will take it.
Yeah, but no professional wants to win like that, and Michael Haugen Jr. showed a lot of class by going over to Jason Belmonte and saying, hey, sorry about that. Nobody likes to win that way, but you know what? Hey,
let's make it.
There's no need to apologize. That's what happened.
He didn't mean to.
Exactly.
The ball jerked early. Maybe pulled it a couple boards and went Brooklyn, and he got a great break trip in the 6 out, but now he's got a 3-bagger and a 1-pin lead. Now let's update the arsenal. Remember, he was throwing a bank pearl. He is textured down and gone to a ball that's less aggressive, but again, that's the risk you run. Getting too firm and having it blow right through the end of the oil pattern.
Leaves the double wood just when he had seized the lead and had some momentum. So he covers that one. Takes a seat. Jason Belmonte in the all-black pops up. Your number 8 seed has trailed for what? About 30 seconds today? And that's it. Dominated West Millat in match number 1. On top by 1. Here's his effort in the 8th. He can max out at a 244. Haugen just a 233. And again, problems with the 10-pin suddenly for Jason.
In 8 shots, he's thrown 7 absolutely perfect. He left the bucket in the 4th frame. He's got 4 strikes, 3 really ugly ringing 10-pins. But I love his composure. He's not getting upset. He's not going, gosh, dog it, I left another 10-pin. He's staying within himself, and he's keeping his head about it.
And he's making his spares. Randy, you know I love saying this. Time to fire up the RV. She doesn't have far to go. In fact, we really don't need to fire up unless we want to get the kitchen and the TV going and the refrigerator. We'll be right back here at South Point. Live coverage tomorrow night on ESPN2 at 8:30 Eastern. And then Sunday on ESPN. And then next Saturday, January 22nd, 2:30 Eastern, ABC the Tournament of Champions. $1 million prize fund in that one.
Cannot wait for that tournament.
I can't wait for Saturday night when you get enshrined to the Hall of Fame. Belmo, ninth. Again, the 10, and the messenger does not deliver.
Well, he didn't like that shot immediately out of his hand, and I think he's probably satisfied with just leaving a 10-pin. However, without striking there in the 9th frame, he gives Michael Haugen Jr. the opportunity to shut him out. The best Belmo can shoot now, if he covers the 10, is 222. Michael Haugen Jr. can strike out 9th and 10th frame and shoot 233.
Didn't like the footing, and might have gotten a break there.
Remember the last time Michael Haugen Jr. was up? 7th and 8th frame. 7th frame, he went Brooklyn. 8th frame, he went light. After throwing a 3-bagger when he made the ball change.
His only 3 strikes.
A lot can go in a player's mind trying to decipher this enigma of this oil pattern when you thought you had it, and now all of a sudden you go Brooklyn light. Let's see what adjustment he makes.
Come on. Perfect stroke. 4th strike overall. 3rd on the right lane. Lead back in the Haugen camp.
Yeah, that was just a tremendous shot. He really manned up when he had to, and he knows getting it on this right lane that if he strikes in the 9th, he's got a chance to shut out Belmonte. He pured that shot.
One strike away from a shutout.
And Michael Haugen Jr. able to do what Jason Belmonte has not been able to do, and that's kick the 10 out with that shot right there. If Michael Haugen goes 9 spare, he shoots 222. We have the possibility of a tie. If he strikes on this next ball, it's over.
Again, he started this match with 4 consecutive spares. Since then, 5 strikes. That is in the face, but gets it to kick. And he moves on.
2 Brooklyn strikes for Michael Haugen Jr. and 3, 4 ringing 10 pins for Jason Belmonte is the undoing. Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. Wow. Michael Haugen Jr., he'll be the first to admit that was a bad shot, pulled way left.
Lucky break, but I'll take it.
Gets the huge break trip in the 6-pin. Game over.
A tough one for Belmonte to swallow. A couple 10 pins down, and this is a different result. That's the way the pin falls.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. You know I didn't want to win it like that, mate. It's how the game goes. Oh, that was ugly. It'll come back.
Ugly, but effective for Haugen. Sweeping the legs out to give him the victory. And he moves on to take on Mika Koivu-Niemi tomorrow. We'll talk about that when we return to Vegas.